Hello and welcome to Leeds United fans. And myself and Luke done our roundup video yesterday of the Birmingham game, which was a bit of we all know what happened yesterday. It's just things aren't good at the moment, and things are got to say at this moment like what the hell is going on? Like we've had the Willie Nanto situation, which was bizarre. The club to make the statement online and all the rest of it. Like, is there any coming back for him now? And then a twist of fate, Mancini has resigned as the Italian manager today, which that's connected or not, I wouldn't say so, but it's just maybe that was just the agent making noise in his ear, but I don't know what's going to happen with him. Like, we realistically should let him go because his head is turned and what reaction is he going to get? And of course, then we found out today that Sinistera, even though he did have a tight knee yesterday, I don't know if he was asked to be left out by himself, but he was left out because AC Milan and a couple other teams are apparently in for him. So, and then of course there was breaking news today that Jack Harrison had agreed a loan move with Everton, and he'd already done a medical. And now, according to Romano, that Aston Villa have swooped in, and apparently he's going to Aston Villa now on a loan. So that's another loan. That's 7 of our players going out on loan with no transfer fees coming in. Fucking Arta. Like, people are giving out now saying, oh, why aren't we signing players and this and that? If you're going to be angry with anyone, be angry with the previous regime, because they have fucked us over royally. We've lost 7 players with no transfer fee coming in. We've got financial fair play to deal with. Farke's going in wondering what players he's going to have from one week to the next. The only positive now out of all of this is that if Tyler Adams and Sinistera do leave, we have to get a fee for them because we've reached the loan limit of senior players. So at least in that regard, money will come in. Oh, God. What's going on at the moment? Really, what is going on? Well, we know what's going on. The owners, and people are saying that the owners have no money and they're all this and well, the owners have got 6 billion. They're a juggernaut. We have no problem with our owners whatsoever. They've already put in the expansion to get the expansion of the stadium. The application has gone in. It takes 3 years through to red tape. So that's gone in. So that means they're for long term. Farke signed a 4-year deal. He looks bewildered at the moment, and I don't blame the man. Between the Willie Nanto situation, now, like he started, like we said in our roundup video yesterday, Luke and I know it was an extreme example, but say Man City started with Foden, Haaland and Alvarez, and then they lose them all a week later. They're not going to do anything. And we started with Sinistera, Nanto, and and Somerville. So the week later, they're all gone, and the 3 players up top were all on loan last season: James, Jaffe, and Poveda. And Shackleton in behind him, he was on loan too. Like, the only real positives now at the minute is the fact that we signed Rondon and we've signed Ampadu, Darlow, Byram. Like, we've got 4 players in that have improved the squad already. So that's encouraging that the players they're bringing in are upgrades on what we already have. And it's going to be we've got another 2 weeks left in the window yet, and anything could happen. But at this stage now, I suppose probably the only thing we could hope for is try and move on either Sinistera or Adams. Adams may not move because apparently there was the Chelsea had a reservation about his medical. So maybe if we held on to Adams, I'd be all for that, because he would be a great addition in there in midfield with Ampadu, But if we get Sinistera, get 25 million for him at this point and just bring in 2 players, maybe try and find a loan player or 2, maybe perhaps, and just get through to the January window and just have a look again, because we have been left. We're not as bad as the Rizdale era now, but by any stretch of the imagination, but our previous owners, and Horta in particular, have royally fucked us over. This is going to be a long season, and whether we like it or not. There is no magic wand. The 49ers can't go out and spend this money because financial fair play exists. We've got wage structures. It's got to be done right. Like, you can't. If you don't understand business, just don't comment on social media, because you're making fools of yourselves. We really need to sign 7 players in the next week. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Please educate yourself on the finances of running a football club. Just because Chelsea are doing it Doesn't mean our Saudi Arabian teams are doing it. Doesn't mean anyone else can do it. Like, say, Leicester made a few signings, but they brought in 100 million with the sales of Barnes and Madison. We've let 7 players go for free, essentially, on loan fees, and Rodrigo for 3 million. How can we rebuild a squad with no fucking money coming in? You have to balance the books. And we're stuck with high wages as well. Bamford is there picking up 70 grand a week, even though he doesn't play. Oh, God, it's frustrating time. I'm very annoyed now with what's going on. Both the owners are the right people. The manager is the right person. The recruitment so far has been good. We've been stuck with, I don't know where the fucking scouting was on our previous players, because the attitude in them was all wrong. Oh, good God. We're going to be paying for this one I think now we're going to be a couple of years trying to get back up to the Premier League, unfortunately, because of what they've done to us. So if you're going to be angry about anything, be angry at Orta and the previous regime. The 49ers, Farke, the players, support them. That's all we can do now. And we will be back for the West Brom game, and we won't be doing it Friday because of late night. We'll be back doing our roundup on Saturday. So thanks for watching, like, share, and subscribe.